Another great moment in Canadian sport. Edmonton Eskimos, led by Dan Kepley, defensive backbone. Dave Cutler, the magic toe. Meet Montreal Alouettes Sonny Wade, two-time Grey Cup quarterback. With Peter Dallariva, Mr. Good Hands plays best when it means the most. It's Grey Cup 77 between the Edmonton Eskimos and the Montreal Alouettes.
Well, you've heard about the weather. The field has got ice on it, and that's Pat got to take a lot away from two great football teams. It's not the classic matchup we thought it might be, but after all, Grey Cup, you expect this kind of thing.
Well, that's quite true, Don, and I think this much, that unfortunately the passing game might be affected because the quarterbacks will not have the opportunity of being able to plant themselves for the big throw. We are set to go with 70,000 fans, extremely excited, and why not? The two best teams in the Canadian Football League are set to take a go at each other, and listen to the crowd. They're ready too. This is Rhino from his spot. And dives his way through about the 28-yard line. That is where the Montreal Alouette offensive unit will put it into play.
Who upset Rhino, but very treacherous footing on that field.
Well, you notice that treacherous field as Horace Belton gets out from the 28 to about the 31. The gain is about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 Montreal, who line up this way. John O'Leary, number 30, Horace Belton, 35, are the two setbacks. Larry Smith, 36, and Peter Dallariva, 74, are the wingbacks. Wade dropped the ball. Montreal gets it back. Wade himself able to fall in the pigskin. Sonny Wade stands inside his 15-yard line for the first punt of the ball game. High, not too deep. Butler to his own 40-yard line and is pinned at that point. But Bruce Lemmerman comes out to direct the Edmonton offense with Strickland and Germany, 31 and 25 respectively, in motion. Lemmerman throws, no good for Warrington. Got his hands on it, but couldn't squeeze it. Chuck Zapak was over there, covering on the play. 2nd and 10, Edmonton from their 41-yard line. Lemmerman puts it up for Stu Lang. It is picked off by Perry. And Vern Perry, as he did 9 times this year, grabs the interception for Montreal. The Alouettes have the ball in Edmonton territory at the Eskimo 46. First down, Alouettes. The ball at the Eskimo 46. Slipping down was Horace Belton on the little makeup call. Wade throws incomplete. It is 2nd and 10, Montreal from the Edmonton 46. Wade looking for Gaddis. It's picked off by Holloman. Holloman gets it back to the Eskimo 25-yard line as Jerry DiTilio cut him down at that point. But a big play by Joe Holloman to turn it around for the Eskimos. So it is a first down. Eskimos at their 35-yard line. Strickland gets out over the 35 to about the 38. A couple of early turnovers, both on pass thrown by the offensive units that were picked off, and there was another one very close to doing the same was Dickie Harris, and Randy Rhino dropped back to receive this punt from Hank Olisic on 3rd and 10 Eskimos. And he just got it away. Good punt, though. This is Rhino, and he is down immediately. A 38-yard boot by Olisic with 0 return.
Willie Martin of the Eskimos had his fingers badly frostbitten in the playoff final against BC. Willie, how are they today?
Oh, Don, I tell you, it's a little cold. They feel a little sting in them, but I'm going to try to keep them warm. They're just a little sore. I think I can make it.
How's the footing out there?
Oh, it's very slippery. Very slippery. It's sheets of ice on the field, but I think, just the best team know how to skate going to win the game, look like it.
Let's go back upstairs to Pat.
Well, thank you, Don. The gain by Horace Belton was a couple of yards at best. That has been their forte all season. Get the running game going early, and that sets up the passing opportunities for Sonny Wade. Wade over the middle, no good. The pass was intended for Larry Smith. The coverage was by Ed Jones, the inside safety. So on 3rd and 8, Sonny Wade drops back inside his 25-yard line to do some punting for the Alouettes. And still, we look for our initial first down of the ball game. As usual, it is high, and it is deep to Butler at his 25. And Butler is down there, covered by Carl Grinnell.
Mike, we're talking about that footing out on the field today. I always thought it favored the defensive linemen. The offensive linemen are a bit of a disadvantage trying to get off the football. What do you think as a former defensive player?
You offensive people are always talking about edges that the others had. As a matter of fact, I think it takes away from the defense, Frank, because you don't get that quick start that a defensive lineman needs. I never had it, mind you, but the good one does.
It is first down, Eskimos from the Edmonton 28. Lemmerman throws complete to Stu Lang. Lang is out, drops the ball. Montreal recovers at the 35-yard line. Wally Buono, 39, makes the recovery for the Alouettes. As a matter of fact, at the Eskimo 36-yard line with a first down. The fake is to Belton. Wade on the move, flags are down. And Wade is into the 20-yard line. He will have a first down, depending on the result of that flag. As a matter of fact, it was holding against Dale Potter, declined by the Alouettes. And why not? Sonny Wade grabbed 17 yards. Montreal has a first down at the Edmonton 20. No score with 8:45 left in the opening quarter. Wade puts it up for John O'Leary. And O'Leary does not get into the end zone. Stopped right at the goal area.
O'Leary, with the flood to the right side, working against the zone, is able to get a jump on the defender. But a perfectly thrown ball by Sonny Wade allows him to haul it in and take it very close to that goal area. They'll be on the 1.
First and touchdown to go, Montreal. No score in the ball game. Does he go to O'Leary as he's done so often? The ball is fumbled. Edmonton recovers.
And we'll take another look to see whether or not Sonny Wade really got a good hold on it. He didn't. He never really got a good pass from center. Whether it was Doug Smith or Sonny Wade, I don't know, and it doesn't really matter much right now because the Eskimos have possession. But Wade never really got a good exchange with Doug Smith.
What does matter, though, is that the Eskimos are deep in their own territory on the 1-yard line. They do have the football, however. And this is Strickland. Strickland fights his way to about the 3 or 4-yard line to give them a little bit of rushing room. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to play in this opening quarter, and it is still scoreless. Lemmerman's going to put it up and deep for Konahowski. And he does not make the catch. His name is Hank Olisic, and there's a little pressure on him right now. End over end. And it goes out of bounds deep in Edmonton territory. First down, Montreal at the Edmonton 38. Again, Wade drops the ball. A flag goes down. The Eskimos have recovered, but let's see what the flag is about. Illegal procedure. The call against Montreal, of course, declined. Bill Stevenson recovering the ball for the Eskimos.
We knew there were going to be mistakes. There had to be in these weather conditions, or more properly stated, field conditions.
Well, it's first down Edmonton at the Eskimo 40. Lemmerman puts it in the air way over the head of the intended receiver, John Konahowski.
Well, you recall that the Eskimos took this end in the first quarter because they felt they'd have better traction. It appears to me that they're trying to take advantage of it by relying quite heavily on the passing game and trying to break somebody deep.
Lemmerman gets it away. Flag goes down as Dickie Harris makes the interception for the Alouettes.
That could be offensive interference against George McGowan. That was the intended receiver. Dickie Harris hadn't played well. Thanks to Kenny Nielsen, we have a good look right now at George McGowan trying to get open. Dickie Harris had it all the way. Certainly there couldn't have been any interference on that.
The ball is right at midfield. First down, Alouettes. Wade goes. The catch is made by Gaddis for the first down inside the 30-yard line. The ball is at the Edmonton 28. First down, Montreal. This is O'Leary. Well, you saw some of his power as he gets inside the 25 to about the 22. So it is a gain of 5. It is 2nd and 5, Montreal. And again, this is O'Leary. He will not have a first down, but he is directly in front of the post. Well, they're about a half yard short, and they are going to go for it.
And more of a gamble than normally, because this is a day when you don't expect a lot of points to be scored, so every 3 will be critical.
O'Leary is the ball carrier, and O'Leary has the first down. It is first down, Montreal at the Edmonton 16. Wade puts it in the end zone, looking for De La Riva. It was over his head. Into the middle for Horace Belton. Belton is snowed under at about the 9-yard line. He'll be well short of the first down as the Alouettes will try the field goal with Don Sweet to put it up from about the 17-yard line. Jerry DiTilio will hold. Sweet puts it up and is good.
They put salt on there, and it's melting and turning to ice all 3 times.
Well, there's a look at this magnificent structure, and it is jam-packed with 70,000 as the Eskimos look for their first down. A bit of a mix-up there as Lemmerman looked for the back to come through the hole, was left with the ball himself. The Eskimos get a first down. The ball is spotted just outside their 45-yard line. What do you do if you're a quarterback and you get that big inside pressure? That's what we wanted to know when we spoke with Bruce Lemmerman.
It's going to be important for us as quarterbacks to recognize that defense, then to audible to plays which will give our backs a chance to move inside, to pick up their blitzes in order for us to throw the ball downfield against their one-on-one pass coverage.
Jim Germany, with his first carry of the ball game, gets about 4 yards. Lemmerman, the pass is complete to McGowan, knocked out by Vern Perry, and a flag comes down at the 53-yard line, so the 15-yard penalty will give the Eskimos another first down.
George McGowan in isolation, a little bend out to the sideline, Perry giving him the room in the slippery field. He's inbounds here. You can see clearly Perry came up, gave him the extra shove out of the field to play, and that was the reason for the flag. You certainly can't dispute it. Maintain possession. No one hit him. He just couldn't hold on to the ball, and Glenn Weir alertly struggling with it and driving. Tremendous job.
Wayne is going to put it up to O'Leary. He tried to make the diving catch at the 23 and couldn't do so. Montreal with a 2nd and 10 from the Eskimo 48-yard line. Wade over the middle to Larry Smith. First down at the 36.
Edmonton's putting no pressure at all on Wade right now.
This is O'Leary. Dives his way through. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back for the second 15 minutes in a moment.
Canada Deposit Insurance Corporation is a federal agency that protects your money when you deposit it with any of our member institutions. Look for our logo, however you bank. CDIC. See how we protect your money.
It is 2nd and 5, Montreal. As the toss goes to Larry Smith, back to Sonny Wade. He tried to make a one-handed grab, but wasn't able to do so. As Mike has mentioned, it is a 38-yard field goal try by Don Sweet. And it is good. Don Sweet is 2 for 2. As a result, the Alouettes are out in front by 6 points, 6-0. Joe Holloman awaiting the kickoff from Don Sweet. He puts it high, not too deep, to Angelo Santucci at his 28. And Santucci dives his way through to about the 44-yard line. Germany slipped, finally did get the ball and is stacked up. It is 2nd and 10, Eskimos just inside their 45. Lumberman, and is picked off by the Alouettes at the 45-yard line. So Montreal takes over at its 45. Trying to set up the screen is Wade. Jumping high in the air was Este, and probably distracted Belton from his concentration. It's 2nd and 10, Alouettes. Wade throwing out for Belton, no good. Butler and Highbaugh back awaiting this 3rd and 10 punt from Wade. This one is not too high, I didn't know it. And this is Butler. He was clotheslined by Vern Perry, but still was able to get out to the Eskimo 43-yard line.
He's been called the heart of the Eskimos. We'll see if he can get them motivated.
The screen is set up for Germany. And he's forced out of bounds at about the 42-yard line by Dickie Harris, and that's close to the original line of scrimmage. The Alouettes lead at 6-0. Flag goes down. There appeared to be early motion by Edmonton. The pass was caught out of bounds by Stu Lang, very close to the first down marker, but we'll wait for referee Bill Dell's decision, and I'm sure it'll be a procedure call against the Eskimos. Chuck Zapek came very close to blocking that as Dickie Harris takes it at his 33.
The fact remains, though, Pat, that the Alouettes have had some success offensively. The Edmonton Eskimos really have not been able to get things going. Here's a close look at Angelo Santucci, though. He's done a great job for the Eskimos, filling in so many positions and on their specialty team.
Horace Belton drops the ball. The Eskimos recover. Dan Kepley with the recovery for the Eskimos. Well, that's the 9th turnover, and what it does is give Edmonton good field position at the Montreal 51-yard line with Tom Wilkinson at quarterback. Wilkinson threw it a submarine ball, looking for Stu Lang. Offside against Glenn Weir, 64 of the Alouettes. So the 5-yard penalty is accepted by Edmonton. It is 1st and 5, Eskimos at the Montreal 45.5-yard line. Germany is grabbed by Junior Ayew right at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 5, Eskimos. Wilkinson drops the ball. Montreal recovers at the 46 for the 10th turnover of the game.
Sorry, Pat, we've seen the quarterbacks having problems with the exchange in the center. You see now the remarks by Brock Ainsley proving to be so true. Obviously, the ball, when it's coming up from the center, has that solution on it. Makes it most difficult to handle.
First down, Alouettes. Wade for O'Leary. No good. Knocked down by Ed Jones, but Mike, there's a flag down in the offensive backfield. Appears to be a holding call against the Alouettes, but Wade is throwing the ball with a little zip on it. So the 10-yard penalty knocks the Alouettes back to their 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 from that point. 67 is Dan Yoakum, 36 Larry Smith as the Alouettes break their offensive huddle. Wade throwing complete to Jerry DiTilio at the 47-yard line, so he'll have the 10-yard penalty plus a couple back. Well, there's a look at Don Sweet trying to keep those toesies warm, and as a result, he's been able to kick 2 field goals already today. Wade throws, and is complete to O'Leary, short of the first down by about 1.5 yards.
And a big gamble right here.
3rd and 1, and the Alouettes will go. The give is to O'Leary, and he would appear to have the first down as he crossed into Edmonton's 53-yard line. And the Alouettes have a first down at the Eskimo 54-yard line. There was movement as flags go down. Wade throws over the middle, complete to Della Riva for the first down into the Eskimo 38-yard line. That's Smith in motion. There go the backs in motion. And Wade puts it up for Larry Smith. It is knocked away by Ed Jones, a fine play. He's a little bit disenchanted that he wasn't able to make the interception, but it was a good play because Smith was there to make the reception for the touchdown. Flags are down. Wade has a first down inside the Edmonton 20 to about the 16-yard line.
Illegal procedure, Montreal.
Well, Sonny Wade's first down run is nullified on a procedure penalty against the Alouettes. It is 2nd and 15, Alouettes at the Eskimo 34-yard line. Wade, the inside screen to Belton. Belton gets down to the 26, no first down, but it certainly affords the Alouettes much better field position for Don Sweet in the field goal unit. And is Don Sweet 9, the Edmonton Eskimos no score. The total offense, Montreal 164, Edmonton 43. This is Angelo Santucci. Larry Smith tried to slow him down a little bit, and Santucci was able to maintain his balance into the 46-yard line. Wilkinson drops the ball, falls on top of it, and then skids back to his 30-yard line. It is 2nd and 22, Edmonton at their 35-yard line. Wilkinson throws. It is complete to Konahowski. The gain will be 12 up around the 46-yard line. Good punt by Alyssa. Rhino at his 18-yard line. Look out. Stu Lang brings down Randy Rhino at the 42-yard line. A fine return by Randy Rhino. He just returned that one for 18. Montreal at their 41-yard line. O'Leary, the ball carrier, fights his way for a couple. Dan Kepley simply wouldn't let go and nullified the potential big gainer. The gain was 2. It is 2nd and 8, Alouettes. As we come down close to the 3-minute mark. Swings it out to O'Leary. O'Leary fighting his way for the first down right to the midfield marker.
Well, this is the great running back of the Montreal Alouettes, Andy Hopkins, out with an injury, of course. Andy, the team seems to be very high.
Well, we've had a good season, and we're not going to let weather keep us from winning this Grey Cup championship. And even though Edmonton is used to the snow, we're going to show them that we can play in snow also. I think we're doing an excellent job. I think special teams would be a key factor. So far, we've got the edge in special teams.
Thank you very much, Andy. Back up to bat.
Well, thank you, Bill. There was a penalty marker on the play as Horace Belton was met by David Boone for no gain. But holding is the call against the Alouettes, and the Eskimos will accept the penalty.
9 for 16, Sonny Wade. He's looked awfully sharp since he's come back late in the season after Joe Barnes' injury, and he suffered injury himself, Pat.
Wade on 1st and 20 is going deep for Gaddis. He makes the catch and is inside the Edmonton 10-yard line, in behind Joe Holloman. But what a catch by Bob Gaddis.
Against number 29, Joe Holloman. Holloman, one of the fastest men in the league. But you see how Gaddis just got him turned around a bit, got the edge, and Wade with a letter-perfect pass has the Owls at their doorstep.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. A flag goes down as Delariva makes the catch, puts it in the end zone for a touchdown. Let's see what the flag is about. Pat Bonnet again called for holding. Wipe out the touchdown. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, 1st and 20 from the Eskimo 22-yard line. Wade throws looking for Belton. It is incomplete, and that'll bring Don Sweet back onto the field to try to tie his Grey Cup record of 4 field goals. This one is wide. Haiba in his end zone. He just backs off very slowly and finally goes down on one knee. So Don Sweet now has 10 points, and that's the score. Montreal 10, Edmonton nothing, with 2:11 left to play in this first half. Flag goes down, and Marvin Davis has the Edmonton quarterback back at the 30-yard line.
But I think that flag is against the Alouettes.
Well, as you pointed out, Mike, it was Glenn Weir that was offside, so the Eskimos accept the penalty. It's a 1st and 5 for Edmonton from their 40. Quickly, the pass is knocked away by Tony Prosper. We've got 2 minutes left in the first half. The pass, a great one-handed grab by Stu Lang. Now the question is, how far did he get? Wilkinson keeps it. Now the placement of the ball, of course, is all important. It is a first down for the Eskimos. They haven't had too many this half. Wilkinson puts it up for Konahowski. It is picked off by Randy Rhino. His second pass interception of the game. There is a flag down on the field.
There's a flag. I don't know whether they're going to be calling interference against Dickie Harris. There was the exchange between Konahowski and Harris. So that turnover is not a turnover.
The Eskimos pick up the first down and have it now at Montreal's 53-yard line. This is Strickland. Dances his way for about 3. Flags are down. Wilkinson drops the ball. Glenn Weir has it. And Weir is inside the 15-yard line. But flags are down, and Montreal may have moved early.
You can see at the top of your screen the offside by that defensive alignment.
It is 2nd and about 2.5 for the Eskimos right now. That was Santucci diving his way inside the 45, close to the first down marker.
Taking a lot of time.
Wilkinson just goes in behind his left offensive guard and should have the necessary yardage.
Jim Germany, what's the problem? They're pretty badly bruised?
Yes, they are.
You think you'll be able to get back?
Yeah, I'll get back.
This is Strickland with a big gainer for a first down into the Montreal 30-yard line. Cutler is good. The Eskimos get on the board on the final play of the first half and narrow the Montreal lead to a converted touchdown. It is Montreal 10, Edmonton 3.
The Alouettes have got their 3 deep receivers back, cross the goal line area for Cutler's kickoff, and the second half of the Grey Cup game is underway. Bounding down at the 20-yard line, Randy Rhino, and Rhino across the 35 will set Montreal up. First down. Detilio, number 9, goes wide left. Gaddis, 22 on the right side. Belton cannot find any footing at all. He goes down right at the line of scrimmage.
Because of the way the turf has been laid down here at the Big O.
Wade on second down will flare it out. Ian Mofford has 5, has about 7 yards up around the 43. Butler and Haiba are back. As this fan is dancing and staying warm here as Sonny Wade prepares to punt. Lifts it high and lifts it deep. The 22-yard line for Butler. Vernon Perry rides him down short of the Eskimo 35.
That's why Levy says no heaters, period. We're going to use you all the way in the temperature as it is. All right, Don.
This is Wilkie in at quarterback once again. It is incomplete. It is second down and 10. Here's RU. They've got him. Glenn Weir was there with him at the 25-yard line. In the sack goes Tom Wilkinson. And it's going to be third down Eskimos. Hank Illicit, the 18-year-old student at St. Joseph's High School in Edmonton. What a find he has been. Rhino's back with Harris. It's coming down to Randy Rhino at the 45-yard line. Rhino bumps into Harris. Then has room. Midfield, the Eskimo 52. for DeTilio. He's got him at the 35. The Eskimo 26-yard line.
Well, Jerry DeTilio, who has started at wide receiver in the last couple of ball games, just runs a simple bend-in pattern, and Wade again getting that outstanding protection he's been getting all afternoon. Gets the ball away, and DeTilio takes that ball in front of number 13, Larry Highbaugh. Going behind, a good block by Gaddis, and finally pulled down by Ed Jones, number 24, but Wade is getting that good protection.
A gain of 26, and now this is John O'Leary in top inside for about 3. For Peter Della Riva, intercepted in the end zone. Now it's ruled no catch. Ed Jones was there reaching for that ball as it juggled in the air, and it is ruled an incomplete pass. Jerry DeTilio, number 9, spots the ball for him. Sweet has his 4th field goal. And that ties the Grey Cup record he set in 1974. These teams obviously feel they can do better running back kickoffs than starting at their own 35-yard line following field goals today. Low bounding ball. Angelo Santucci will take it. Santucci as the middle opens up for him to the 45-yard line of Montreal. Burrow brought him down, number 16. Watch it again.
Well, Santucci has been running all of these kickoffs back because Don Sweet hasn't had good long kickoffs, and he just broke it through the initial wave of Alouette tackers and ran it downfield. And again, Burrows, who was dressed for this particular ball game, caught him from behind as he was breaking into the clear.
Here he is again. He'll settle for 2 yards at the 43. Strickland inside the 40-yard line, but he'll miss the first down by a yard to a yard and a half. 45-yard line. And he's got it. Not much room inside there around the 36-yard line. Wade getting out of that pocket, room to throw. It is no good. Gaddis could not gather in that low pass. The receiver's back near the Eskimo 20-yard line. Down at the 30 for Butler. Chown shut him off, and then he got some support, and he's taken down.
Well, we're going into the wind right now. There's a slight wind down here, and we're going into it, so we have to know how much we can gauge on it.
Wilkinson down inside the 10-yard line. It is up for grabs. And incomplete as Rhino was tracking down Tanahowski. This is 3rd down. Hank Illicit from the Eskimo end zone to punt. He booms it out well near midfield. Dickie Harris brings it back about 9 near the 46-yard line. First down Montreal, the Eskimo 47. Fake to Belton, and wide open is John O'Leary. At the 15-yard line.
Well, one of those plays that the Alouettes have used very successfully with John O'Leary this year. Not only has he been running the ball well for them, but he comes out of that backfield and gets open in that flat area, makes an easy over-the-shoulder catch, and Gaddis doing a good job of blocking a number 29, Joe Holman, downfield to allow him to get 5 or 6 extra yards. John O'Leary, a good pass receiver.
Wade with time, pumps it into the end zone. No, just off the fingertips. Everybody in motion left.
Look out.
Big charge on him. He had to throw it away before he was ready in the end zone. From the 23. There it is. A record 5th field goal in a single Grey Cup game for Don Sweet. Here's Sweet's kick. Down for Holloman on the run, the 30-yard line. Into a crowd, and he's taken down short of the 45.
I think actually our defensive backs compared to Edmonton defensive backs having a better day, really.
All right, let's go upstairs to Don. Thank you, John.
There it is, another turnover. The 50-yard line. The 11th turnover, and we have certainly had our share this afternoon. Montreal from the Edmonton 50. There's a strike to Gaddis. He'll go out of bounds at the 30-yard line with a 20-yard gain and a Montreal first down. Larry Smith will take it down for about 3 near the 27. Second down. 7.5 to go. Peter Delareva at the 6-yard line. Montreal first and goal to go from the 6-yard line. Fake to O'Leary, and the pass unable to bring it in. Peter Delareva. Ed Jones knocked it away.
You saw Montreal try that play earlier in the first half with Smith trying to throw back to Wade. That's how Van Pelt scored.
There's the touchdown for Delareva.
Again, we see Wade going back. We see no immediate pressure. Steps it into the pocket, and Delareva has it.
Montreal now leading Edmonton 23-6. And do the cheer. Here is Don Sweet kicking off. Holloman at the 5-yard line. Smith made the first contact. Moffat the second. They got some help, and the play's all over the 26-yard line.
Now, part of this capacity crowd here at the Olympic Stadium, if they're cheering for the Alouettes, enjoying this ball game very much this afternoon.
Well, you must give these people credit. People last night were saying as many as 20,000 might not use the tickets. It's so bitterly cold here, but most have turned up. Lemmerman lost the ball. It is recovered by the Eskimos.
Don, you mentioned Willie Martin's frostbitten fingers, and I looked at him at practice this week. They were really, really bad. Of course, they were frostbitten in that game against the BC Lions, and boy, he might be in real trouble after this ball game.
For George McGowan, there's a collision as Harris went up with him to reach for the ball. No penalty was called. Hank Illicek getting set to punt. His 7th of the day. Good and high for Randy Rhino. Rhino, look out! At the 10-yard line. Lost the ball. It's picked up by Montreal. The Alouettes are at the 10-yard line with the first down.
Well, Rhino taking that punt now, and he finds the opening right here. And then going downfield, pushing Zapek out of the way. He gets past Laverado. And number 26 trying to grab him. And this time, Illicek tries to make the hit. But it's Kepley that actually makes the hit.
Just tipped away in the end zone. Waiting for it was Larry Smith. This is second down. John O'Leary walks in for the touchdown.
Well, Sonny Wade throwing the screen out to the right, and Kepley, number 42, really got hit by Wayne Conrad out here. Right there, just out of your screen, right there. Kepley goes down with Conrad really drilling him, and O'Leary just walks into the end zone for this second touchdown, giving the Alouettes a commanding 29-6 lead at this time.
And now the Alouettes lead by the measure of 24 points at 30-6. That is Holloman for the 7-yard line. They reverse to Larry Highball.
Look out.
Highball, unable to get any footing at all, is rolled back by Dickie Harris from the 35-yard line. That is where the Eskimos will have their first down. Lemmerman is back in at quarterback. A draw play to Angelo Santucci, and the Alouette defense is everywhere. So that is the end of quarter number 3. This is Grey Cup 77 from Montreal.
La SADC est une société fédérale qui s'engage à protéger votre argent lorsque vous le déposez dans l'une de nos institutions membres. Recherchez notre logo, peu importe comment vous faites vos dépôts. SADC. Voyez comment on protège votre argent.
Internal combustion. Lang down there at the 35-yard line. They'll mark him at the 36.
Bruce Lemmerman just throwing that up for grabs again, covered by Dwayne Crump, number 27, but Lang just makes a good reception, taking it away from Crump.
Lang, their big receiver in the Western Final, and really a surprise for the Eskimos. Look at the total offense. To the sideline, and it's picked off out there. Vernon Carey, a block away from a touchdown.
Look out.
Now Strickland brings him down at the 7-yard line. A 71-yard interception return. It is first and touchdown to go.
Just no pressure.
Chasing Wade. How do they rule it?
It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Bob Gaddis, I think, gathered it in. And the Alouettes increase their lead early in the fourth quarter. Bad bounce past Howard to go into the end zone. He and Highbaugh will give up a single point right there. No, it's a single point, and it's going to be 38-6. Just threw the ball away. Second down and 15. Letterman slipping, and then Junior Ayer was thrown down.
Wow, when it goes bad for you, it just continuously goes bad. And Don, you're exactly right. Letterman setting up the pass. The back foot slipped out from underneath him, and he was sacked. You might not see it from this particular angle, but just as he planted that back foot to throw the ball, no way he could throw it, and Ayer sacked him, pushing him back to the 16-yard line.
Dickie Harris jumps over the first wave about the 53-yard line. Alouettes first down from the Eskimos 52. Belton. Belton is hit by Laverano. Potter as he got across the 50, and the gain's going to be about 6. Well, Van Pelt, great Winnipeg player in 58. He told you he set the single-game scoring record of 22. Right now, Don Sweet is 3 away from breaking it. John O'Leary. And O'Leary inside the 35-yard line. Belton again will be rolled back around the 30-yard line. Sonny Wade has gone all the way at quarterback, pitching to Belton. And he will be close to a first down.
They might not know about the record either. Right.
First down it is. O'Leary now has come out. Ian Mofford is in the ballgame for Montreal on first down. And he went down as the pass arrived. It sailed over his head. Belton about the 13-yard line. He is going for his 6th field goal of the day. He's already broken the single-game record. This for the all-time one-game scoring record in a Grey Cup game. And that also is his. Number 11, Don Sweet, now has scored 23 of Montreal's 41 points this afternoon.
But that's some afternoon when you can kick so consistently, especially on the surface like this, where there always is that concern of sliding and losing your footing when you're kicking those field goals and also the punts.
And of course, he's only missed one all day, and he didn't miss that one by very much. And kicked it deep into the end zone, which gave them a 1-point play on the missed field goal.
From the 35, Sweet's kickoff is not deep. Angelo Santucci coming up with it. Good run back by Santucci across center field. John O'Leary cheering that Montreal defense on right now as Lemmerman flares it out to Strickland. And he's out of room at the 45-yard line. The game's going to be about 6. All right, Bill. Again, that Montreal defense denying the first down, it would appear. Well, you were right in the first half on that theory as well. Strickland is stacked up. I do not believe the Eskimos have made the first down. Their defense has that on the field. Wade lost the football. But on a day like this, it'll often bounce right back to you, and it did. trouble. Gets a second chance. Ian Mofford's there. Young Mofford up to the 48-yard line, but he too will be short of a first down, contained by Tom Towns and Ed Jones. Warrington couldn't bring it down.
They kept great field position, kept Dave Conley, who's a great kicker, out of range, and of course that's helped us a lot too. So it's a whole team effort today, just super.
Conley just had an illegal interference call against the Alouette defense that gave the Edmonton Club a first down. That could be called a lateral there. That ball could be free.
No, they're ruling it not. We have 41 up for Edmonton or Montreal right now. Wide open is Stu Lang, but he can't get to it. The ball is a good 5 yards beyond it. Third down. Hank Olisic.
One of his best of the day.
A good-looking kick. Coming down to Dickie Harris around the 32-yard line, slipping and sliding. Now getting traction. A flag is thrown. And Harris taken down near center field. First down. Belton has maybe only a yard.
Glenn, this is the most lopsided victory in a Grey Cup since Montreal beat Edmonton in 56, 50-27.
Well, we got 9 more points to go.
Oh, you think you
to
can
get them 50? Sure.
All right. Glad we're. Congratulations. We'll see you after the game.
All trying to get a piece of the action. Short kick by Wade. Bounces at the 50-yard line. 2 flags go down. Obviously, no yards would be the call. Lemmerman. Down that sideline. It is incomplete. For Lang, he can't get to it. Lemmerman, again, the far sidelines. That is going out of bounds. And a turnover for Montreal. Eskimos out of downs. The Alouettes the first down. This is Horace Belton. A shot from Kepley on the way through, then gets shut off right around the line of scrimmage. There'll be no game.
The ball game just got away from them as it has the Eskimos today.
Pass out to Belton. Dan Kepley had a piece of him, and then he's driven out of bounds around the 52-yard line. And now, of course, in his role as punter on third down. He's done the job. Highball flag is down. In fact, 2 of them. And so is Larry Highball across the 25-yard line.
I'm wondering how many players are on the field possibly right now for either team, because both downfield officials threw flags. Well, this will give the Alouettes a first down as the Eskimos were caught with the 13th man on the field. And when things are going bad, as we said before in this telecast, they just continue to go that way for you. And it's been that type of afternoon for the Eskimos from Edmonton.
Belton is belted right there at the line of scrimmage. Now getting a little bit of playing time in the Grey Cup game from Marv Levy in relief of Sonny Wade. Ian Mofford battling his way across the 45-yard line. He's 31 in this second half so far. Carl Cornell is well within the 5-yard. Alouettes are going to be called for no yard.
It's been there most of the afternoon with the success the Alouettes have had.
Well, it's that kind of a day. Lemmerman can't get the ball from center. And there'll be second down right there. No comparison between the two. Here's Lemmerman. Popping it up there. And it's incomplete. 2 defenders for the Alouettes, Rhino and Perry.
Pass interference. Number 76, Montreal.
They called Zapek for illegal interference. 24 seconds. Santucci. He's down around the 35-yard line. Ribbons can't get it again. 2 defenders. Harris and Proudfoot on him. Presentation of the Grey Cup, the awards, the interviews, the reaction here in Montreal. A flag is dropped. McGowan has the ball. Crump finally has him with a little help. A good shot there from Perry, I think it was, coming through. One final shot by Lemmerman. And it is complete. Stu Lang, and time is up. That's it. The game is over, and the Montreal Alouettes at home in the Olympic Stadium have won the 1977 Grey Cup 41-6 over the Western champions, the Edmonton Eskimos.